First of all, Curtis, thank you very much for being here and spending time with us. We're really excited about the upcoming SEMA Pro Cup Challenge, and we're happy to have you here with us. Could you just tell our audience a little bit about you and your company and what you guys do before we jump into the SEMA Pro Cup questions?
My name is Curtis Nielson. I have been with Auto Trim Design of Utah for the last 6 years, and this next year, Auto Trim Design of Utah will celebrate its 50th anniversary.
Wow.
And so it's been a really great experience. We've had a lot of stability here, and my background's accounting, and so I kind of do the accounting for the group and do some marketing and sales as well. Are the restyler within the Salt Lake Valley that does more than anybody else. We're doing, leather and PPF and tint and wrap and electronics and sunroofs, and we're constantly trying and looking into other avenues of revenue, and so we're going to continue to do that. We've got a couple things we're working on, but that's the main thing. We have 13 individuals here, and it's great to be able to make sure that everybody is able to support their family, and it's been a really great experience for me.
Well, I'm excited for you, Curtis, because we finally got a Ute coming to the SEMA show and in the Pro Cup Challenge. Some representation from Utah. Curtis is very modest, Jesse. He runs a great ship over there, owner over there. So let me ask you, what made you want to get in the Pro Cup Challenge this year?
Well, I think the main thing is last year was the first time that I think I really used SEMA in a way that it should be used. Prior to that, I would just show up and walk around. And last year, we got much more involved in the education and going to the classes, and then spent a lot of time at the the Pro booth area. And at that point, decided that was very important that we become involved as not only SEMA members, but Pro members. Opportunity there at SEMA, I was able to see what the other groups had done. And so as we talked about it here, we thought, we would like to see if we could, put a car together that would fit in the specifications that the Pro Cup Challenge has. And we really end up focused on and working with everyday cars. People drive every day. And we have a good relationship with the group, that the dealership, that they are a Kia dealership. And so we've done a lot of work on Santa Fe's where we've done wraps. And this is we're still working on this. But what we're looking to is maybe we've kind of gone through and chosen the color, but it would be a half wrap. And the one thing that also is done on these units is they're lifted and there's new tires and wheels on them. And so the thought is maybe being from Utah, kind of have an outdoor theme.
I love it.
And so the wrap that we're looking at is called Green MV. And then obviously we would work towards leather installation and some PPF installation on it. And so that's kind of where we're at. But like I said, we're still firming up our build.
Got a little bit of time. I mean,
Yeah.
Hyundai did an awesome job on that Santa Fe. And it is very popular. It's good to put some stuff on. It is an everyday driver, and that's what the Pro Cup Challenge is all about. How's the dealer been as far as working with them? Are they? I know at first you were like, okay, what should I tell them? This, that, but it sounds like they're believers.
Well, we're still working through all that with them, and I think having an opportunity to have a car in SEMA creates some excitement.
Well, make sure you when we talked about posting pictures, stuff like, copy those guys on it, because they're going to see a lot of love from this and having a car in SEMA. I know back when I did the first Pro Cup Challenge, they put that back in the customer who ended up buying it couldn't even believe that it was in SEMA. until he
Right.
looked it up and on social media, and he actually saw it was there in Vegas. So and he ended up
Right.
buying it. So that's exciting. So you're gonna do some wrap, you're gonna do a lift, wheels, tire, which is perfect for the Outlander or overlanding type thing. You're in Utah. I'm thinking Moab, everything like that. That's gonna be exciting. How's everybody at the shop feeling about it? Are they excited to have have they ever built a SEMA car? Probably not, right?
No, they haven't. And so, yeah, I mean, there's some enthusiasm there of being able to, and as we continue to work on this build sheet, and see what we can develop. And but yeah, everybody expressed some interest in having this opportunity.
Yeah. Well, we're excited to see what you guys do. Go ahead, Jesse.
Yeah, Curtis, just a couple more questions. If you guys win, what will that mean to you? And what does that mean to the relationships you have with your dealerships and the manufacturers, vendors, and to your team? What does that mean if you were to win? What would you guys think?
Well, I think, our relationship with our dealers, just being a member of the SEMA Pro group is very beneficial. And so we let everybody know that we are involved. But yeah, I mean, to win is obviously you would talk about that and let them know. But just being able to be considered to be part of it is been great for us.
That's awesome. So how do people get a hold of you guys if they want to learn more about you? What website should they go to, or social media profiles?
So our website is autotrimutah.com, and we do have Instagram and Facebook as well, and do posting on the Instagram and kind of goes over to Facebook. But usually that's how people get a hold of us. And we've been working very hard on our Google side and being able to improve our SEO presence.
So if you're in the area, just Auto Trim Utah, boom, it's going to pop it right up. They're the only game in town. So that's pretty cool.
The interesting thing, being in a company that's 50 years old, like we go into a dealership that maybe we haven't been in for a bit, and you walk in and people just say, "Oh, AutoZone, Auto Trim Designs here." As a couple of us have been out and about lately, that's been really helpful. Just to get in front of the dealers.
Thanks for joining us today. I mean, it's been really awesome.
All right, Curtis, thanks again for being with us today. We're grateful. We're really excited to hear more about it. If you could just catch our listeners up to, the basics again, let us know what the vehicle was that you guys worked on and what did you do to it. Let's just start there, and then we can kind of take it from there.
We, in association with Murdoch Hyundai of Linden, they provided a 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe, and we, they didn't have it, so they ordered it and took like a month to arrive, and arrived 10 days later than anticipated. And so we were scrambling a bit. Yeah, they were really excited to be involved and have us be able to work on this vehicle. And so we've had it since about the 6th of October. So,
wow,
got
not
a
very
lot
long
done in that period of time. And the sales manager I'm working with, he's a fly fisherman and outdoor guy. And so we talked a lot about doing something in that vein. And so we've come up with Into the Wild is our name.
awesome.
So they wanted, we have wrapped vehicles for them. We've done full wraps, and then we've done half wraps, and they wanted us to do a half wrap. And so we did that in an Avery green that's kind of like a forest green. And so that the whole bottom half is wrapped in that. And then we wanted to have the interior have some corresponding color. And so Catskin, we were able to kind of go all out with a premium kit with them that has kind of the oval text. And I think they have a name for it. I feel bad I don't have that on the tip of my tongue, but the oval text stitch instead of just a double diamond text stitch.
Yeah.
But what we did is we were able to get their Remington green contrast stitch which looks just the wrap.
Nice.
And then we ordered some extra of the Textix material, and we're able to do the door panels. And so that kind of ties to the kit and then ties to the outside. I just thought it looked really good. The lift and wheels and tires, the dealership provided that.
Okay.
They have the capability to do that where we don't currently. And these Santa Fe's, lifted like this, just look really good. So that's pretty cool. And then they've been putting a flat rack on the stuff they've been selling. And so they provided that came with it when it came to us. But what we ordered a fly fishing rack that'll go on top, and that'll be able to put a couple fly rods in there. And in the West, you see that everywhere where, these are full length, they're 10 feet long. And so you just slide the rod in there and it closes the rod and the reel, and you actually can lock it.
Wow.
And so we'll put that on, not in shipping, that we're going to just have it in the vehicle and put it on once it gets down there. And other thing with Eastman Suntech, they provided a film for us that we could do we did a full front end PPF clear on it. And then also we did their involved ceramic tint.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So guys,
how did the team come together for you?
It was great. Derek is our shop manager, and he helped me a lot in making sure we got our orders and got the right kit to go in it. And sometimes going leather to leather is a little bit tough. And so we were able to get that all figured out. And so he did great. Austin did all our wrap, and he also did the PPF and the ceramic tint. And so, and then two of my leather guys, Jim and Tony, did the leather kit and the door panels. And then Erica is doing the social media, and so doing some pictures and video. And we're not super good on, anticipating and getting all the video that, some shops got that figured out a little more than we do probably, but she does a great job, and she's part-time. So when she's there, she's able to kind of keep up with what's going on. Yeah.
I love it. Jesse, what's your question?
I was just going to ask, what was your favorite part of this whole process?
Well, just really seeing it all come together. I just think it looks really great. And I think that Murdoch Hyundai is going to be really happy, eventually when they can put it on their floor. And so and for us, being able to make that relationship stronger, that's been, for us, that's been a relationship we've only had for like 4 months.
Wow.
And so we cold called them, and because they're further away from us, they're 45 minutes from us, and Austin and I cold call them. And so since then, we've been wrapping stuff for them, and pretty much everything we wrap goes on the floor. One vehicle that Austin wrapped is in the mall. It's been in the mall for months, and they just have a corner in the Fashion Place Mall. But yeah, I think that was great. And a few of us will be down there to SEMA, and so I think that'll be fun.
I look forward to seeing you and the team
on the
for
floor.
sure. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. What are you gonna do if you win? And will you be buying Jesse and I a beer?
You bet. So yeah, I think if we win, it'll go to the guys. So
yeah. Well, I'm glad, because you were. Let's face it, you were a little bit on the fence. Should I not do it? And now you pulled the trigger. You're here. You're done. You've seen a great product. You got a good relationship. That's what the Pro Cup Challenge is all about. So we're so happy that you guys are representing. Have a little Utah in the house.
Yeah. We're excited, and mostly we're happy that it's done.
Yeah, I know, man. 12 days, Jesse.
12 days.
12 days, and that includes a weekend. They had to knock this thing out.
Hey,
That's
Curtis,
impressive.
can you remind everybody, all of our listeners, how to find you guys on the internet and social media?
Yeah, you bet. Our website is autotrimutah.com. And on social media, it's ATD of Utah. So ATDOFUTAH. So, and that's on Instagram, and then it kind of bleeds over to Facebook.
Great. Thank you so
Awesome.
much. Thanks for
Well,
your
we're
time.
looking forward to meeting you and the team, or seeing you out there and meeting the team and everything. So great job,
Yeah.
Curtis.
All right, guys. Thank you. Okay. Bye.